Alright, so we're just going to provide a quick video guide on creating clips on HUDL, sharing them clips to a playlist, and how to check an existing playlist which has been created to see your team's comments and clips. So for example, your coach's clips or your touch judge's clips. So we go onto the HUDL website, HUDL.com. We click up here, we click login. You'll log in using your personal email address. So this is my personal one, which is linked to New South Wales and obviously Parramatta Refs. We'll click up the side here. You won't obviously have all these options, but we just click Parramatta Refs down the bottom, which will take you directly to the video drive where all the playlists and videos are. Obviously, you won't see a lot of these playlists. These are ones which have been created for the referees, which only the referees appointed to them games, and the coaches will see them, whereas obviously I'll see everyone's playlist. If this doesn't come up, sometimes it will take you to the home screen here. Just click video up the top and then it'll take you to the video. So for this example, I'm going to use the Wentworthville and Mounties game. So this game here, so you will obviously find the video which you've been appointed to. There will be all these videos which will show to all the officials, but the playlist won't. So all these videos here will show to you guys. So if we click the Wentworthville Mounties game, and we'll just cut some clips as an example just to show you. So we'll just skip forward to a point in the game. So obviously you guys will watch it from the start, and it's very important to make sure that you do watch it from the start and don't try and skip any parts in the game. It's a great tool to use, as I've said many times. So we're just got to make sure that we're utilizing this software, because it is very high level software which gets used at high levels of the game, like New South Wales, and a lot of international sports use this as well. So it's very important that we use this. So we'll just give you an example on some clips. So I'll just pull up a timestamp. So I've already got the timestamps just to speed this video up. So we'll just go 5:20. So this one here is just going to be a test one. So I'm going to pretend that I'm Olivia in this game. So we're going to cut that clip. So we'll just pause the video. Down the bottom here, we've got a create clip button. We'll click this, and then it will create. I'm just going to delete these other clips. So by default, it creates a 7-second clip. So we should, as I've mentioned before, we should extend this little box down here. So once you clip it, once you click the box here, the clip that you've created, it will make this slider down here, which you can extend. So we should be extending this before the decision. So in this one, we're just going to use the marker comms, just as an example. So we can extend that just before that, and then we'll just do just after it, which is about here, for example. So we'll just play this clip just to make sure it's right. So as Olivia comes in, she tells the defender, to get up, and then the marker stays square. So this is an example. So we'll just go EM, and then we'll just go comms to marker, and then we'll just put on here, as an example, we'll just put good comms to marker. Now it's important that little white line there, that it's at the end of the clip. Don't put it at the start or the middle. So put it at the end, and then click save, and then click save clip there. So now that saves that clip and that comment at the end. You can see that little comment thing. I'll give you an example. If we add it, if we add a comment here, it will pause the video and it lags. So for example, we'll click play and it stops now. And sometimes the clip can, it can ruin the clip, where if you do add the comment at the start, in the middle, or not all the way at the end, the video can sometimes stop and it won't play. So if you just see this, if I've just added the comment there and it stopped. So now if I remove that comment, you'll see now it's gone. So now that full clip will play. So this, you'll see that it goes all the way through and it stops there. So which is okay. So as long as it's towards the end, so that's fine. So we'll get another timestamp. So this one here is a second marker. So touch judge here. So this touch judge here should obviously be on the ruck. This second marker is not square. So then we'll just cut another clip. And what we'll do is we'll cut it coming into the tackle. So all decisions we have coming into the tackle, and then we end it just after the tackle. So if we see here, we wouldn't stop the clip here, for example. We'd stop the clip once the ball's been picked up and passed and gone away, and we will see what this marker does. So if we play the clip, we'll see this second marker here where I've got the cursor. She is not square based on the indicators of using her feet. We'll play through now, and the clip continues on, and she basically becomes passive and ends up going away and doesn't get involved in the play. So that's good. That's what we want to see. Obviously, there's no comms here, so I'll just pretend I'm Olivia. So the initials would be EM, which is my name, and then we'll put the line, and then we'll put in here second marker, or whatever you think. Once that slider goes to the end, so you can fast forward or you can do slow motion, so you can do fast forward into the end, slow, slow. Now if you go too far, you'll see the clip is now, it's now gone to the start of it. So that sometimes happens, so then you just have to fast forward. It's just an annoying feature on HUDL. It's a shame they can't fix it, but there's not much we can do. But if you just click fast forward and sort of get it towards the end, and then put your comments in here. So I'll chuck a comment in. So I need to provide comms here to the referee, as the second marker is a square, and so second marker not square in inverted commas. So for example, I would relay to the referee, second marker not square, and then the referee knows second marker is not square, and then the referee will then ID that second marker, and then that second marker will obviously stay out. If there is an instance where obviously she gets involved, obviously you just have to provide the involved call, but the purpose of this guide is only just around cutting the clips on HUDL. So that's pretty reasonable there, just to put save. Now you can do drawings and stuff, but they will affect the clip. So you're better off not worrying about drawings, just cut clips, and then save the clip there. So yeah, just cut clips and add comments. We'll play through and we'll see if we can get another clip to cut. So second marker here again, not square. We'll see what happens with her. She ends up going 10. So this one would be on the close side touch judge. So we'll just do another clip here for this second marker. So we'll just click cut clip. We'll click cut this. So we'll do it coming into the tackle. So that's fine there. And then we'll just play it all the way through. So we'll play this clip again. So I think it's number 12. So we'll go to the end of the clip. And then we'll just put, so just pretend this is now another judge. So this is Jared McFarlane, so we'll put JM, second marker comms. Now this is an example. We're not cutting clips for other officials. We obviously just cut our own. So you can, generally you'll only cut the clips which are sort of on your side. So just say, for example, I'm now Jared. I'll just go JM, second marker comms, and then I'll just put here, second marker. We'll just say second marker, not square, doesn't get involved. So you can put sort of some commentary around that. And then, so you just put in some text here, second marker, not square, doesn't get involved, or something like that. And then just click save clip. So these are now the clips which have been created. So just to make it a bit more simple, I'll change this to EM. So these are all my clips now. So now all the clips are created. You don't have to click any of these buttons or anything. All you have to click is share in playlist. So this button here. So this is now sharing the clips which I've just cut from the game which I've watched. So obviously I've only watched a few minutes of it. The obligation obviously on the referees and the officials is to watch the full game. Obviously we can track that via various reports to see if officials are watching the game. And as I've mentioned many times before, it's very, very important that officials are watching the games if they're appointed to video, because a lot of the time other associations, for example, don't have access to this type of stuff. And it's not until they get into junior reps where they have access to video. So it's critically important, if they are appointed to the games, utilize the resource as much as possible. We've got very good HUDL assessors that obviously watch the referees, and you're always your own best coach, and you can always see and hear what you're doing. And I've always said many times before, you see yourself in video and you go, oh wow, did I really do that? So yeah, very important. So now I'll show how to share my clips that I've just done from the game. So I'm just going to pretend I've watched the whole game. So now I'm going to go up to here. I'm going to click share in playlist. This will open up the playlist here. Now it will show other people in your game, but we'll just go up to here. We'll click the little X button. So that now clears it completely, and then we click this drop down, and then select the playlist which has been created for you. So this is an example. So this one here has been created for me. So just make sure it matches the game. So A grade women's Wentworthville. So Wentworthville versus Mounties, and that's got the referees' names in brackets. So just say, for example, the referee of this game is Jacob Dean. That would be in brackets Jacob Dean. But I just created this test playlist just to show you guys. But if we scroll down, we'll be able to find the playlist for Jacob. So just obviously I can see this playlist because I've been added to this playlist. So if you're appointed to a game which is on HUDL, you will be able to see the playlist which have been created. So in this example, I'm going to pretend that I'm now Jacob. So if we click this, you will see all the people which have been added to it. So these are all the people that were appointed to that game. So obviously obviously that's myself. So Pararefs and the admins can see it, and then obviously the ref Jacob, the touch judges, and the HUDL assessor can see it. So none of these buttons here need to be changed. These can all stay as is. Once you've found your playlist from your game, just click Save in Shared Playlist. So if I click this, now if I click Exit, and if I go find that playlist, so Jacob Dean, if I open that up, you'll see that the clips here that I've just created are now shared in this playlist. So I've added my clips, as say for example the touch judge, and now the others will share their clips into this. So if we click Exit again, I'll just quickly show you just an example. So just say the coach has done his clips. You won't get notifications that the coach has added his clips. You just have to go in every now and then and just check. So for example, maybe today's Monday. We'll just go in here and we'll click this, and then we'll see other clips which have been created in here. So I'll pull up another referees playlist. It's still only very early, so the referees haven't done all the referees haven't done their clips yet. It's pretty early. So we open up this playlist. This is Liam's playlist, and then if we'll see, Liam has done some clips, and so have some of his teammates. So if we play through, we'll just see all the different types of clips in that. Now, obviously I'm added to this playlist because I'm the admin, but just say for example I was a touch judge, and I'll find one that I can comment on. So he's got here working on preloading the 10 meters on transition. Happy with this one. So just say for example I was this touch judge over here. I could add a comment and say, you don't have to, but just say for example this involves me. So I can say, good transition. I need to assist the referee when he's preloading the 10, or maybe pull up another one. So maybe tap position in here. So his tap is no, we'll try and find. Okay, so I'll push off the ball. So for example, this one here, a player's obviously been taken off the ball. If I was the touch judge on either side, I could make a comment and just say, need to be mindful of this and assist the referee when needed. Now, you don't have to comment on the referee's clips. You can obviously just cut your own clips, but it's very important that we all review each other's clips as a team, just so we know what's going on. So all the clips get added into the one playlist as mentioned. It's very important that we don't create a separate playlist. So if I go back to that game I just did, the clips obviously still be there. Now, if I click share, what a lot of the officials or the referees do is they click share and then they click save restricted playlist. So obviously the admin and myself can see it, but it's now created, if you see here, a separate playlist where this playlist should be combined with the one down here, which we've done before. So if you ever do that by mistake, just click details, click up the top here, and then click delete, and then just go back to the playlist and just make sure it's shared. So if we click here, click all, and then just delete it, and then find the one that was created for that game, and then just click share in save playlist. And then you'll see, if I go back there now, there's 6 clips. Or 7 clips because of the other one, but yeah, so there's extra clips here. We obviously don't want to duplicate up in the clips, so just make sure you share it once. And if you do need to delete any clips, you can obviously delete them. But yeah, very important that we follow this, otherwise it creates multiple playlists, which then your teams can't see, or the HUDL coaches can't see, and then there's just no benefit at all for coaching. So that's pretty much that.